Hey everybody, Nullface here in Eternal Evolution. This time I want to talk a little bit about the new-ish hero Dorally and some of the effects that she's had on the summoner teams across the board. As some of y'all may remember from earlier videos, I am a big fan of summoners, so I went pretty hard on this particular hero. Turbine is also my general guild boss assignment, so whenever we're going through guild hunt, I'll typically save all my stuff for Turbine 15, so looking for anything I can do to improve those scores a little bit. When you put it up against numbers that people are pulling in Whale and Spider, it's a little sad sometimes, so anything that makes it better is a welcome change. So Doraly's definitely had a good impact. She's helped to stabilize the fight with some of the skills and the general damage reduction to summons, things like that. Definitely helps. So let's look at the gear here. Obviously, she's immortal, max summit level, and she is EX30 as well. So I've been messing around with a few gear sets on her too. Herald, for one, she does give a shield to both herself, her pet, and another summoner. It doesn't seem to be a shield that you can target. Not like, for example, Miranda's attack buff, where she buffs the two highest heroes with the highest attack. It just, we look at the skill actually, it just says an allied summoner gains a shield. So it seems difficult to figure out who's going to get that. I haven't really noticed a particular trend or a way to focus that. Could certainly be wrong. Maybe I've just missed it, but trying to boost that shield, definitely not a bad thing to do. So got a Herald set that I'm trying. 3 Vigorous sets, a little bit more HP, which does translate from the skills to a little bit more damage from the skills that she has that scale from HP, as well as the pet alt. And then just for kicks, I actually put her in a Madness set. It still has full HP bottom row. That's what all these are. Because I wanted to see what effect that would have. Now, it increases summon attack 30% and decays the HP. So in an ideal scenario, this wouldn't do anything really. But, and I have some recording of this actually, it actually does. So run that here and just kind of give a real quick view of what it's doing. Well, if you made it through the video, now you're stuck with a spreadsheet. Sorry. So I took the auto attack values and the alt damage for each of them, as well as the results of 2 full runs in Turbine 15 that I did prior to the last patch during the last guild hunt, and just kind of put those out here. So as you can see, the auto attack values are significantly higher in Madness. So attack does, as a stat, does affect the base attack of Doragon. Now, as expected, the alt damage is a little bit higher in Vigorous. I wouldn't put quite as much stock in the total damage here, because if you look at the full runs, both of those came out higher and there was no overlap in the values with Madness. Now, it is small, right? It's not a significant difference, but at the same time, if I can get 10 to 20 million more damage out of a hero and it doesn't result in having to restart the run or anything like that more often, then yeah, I'll take it. So I'm not necessarily advocating for Madness, but if you have the gear and you have the stats on the hero where it doesn't become a problem, give it a shot. It did do slightly better in my initial testing. this last patch had a lot more than just Dorally in it, though. There were actually changes to Turbine and how it receives damage from summoners, and not just the summoned uh, creatures, summoned allies. So what does that kind of mean overall for damage? And wanted to go run some tests in there. Uh, Honestly, I was a little bit underwhelmed. I wish I was blown away and just so happy to be a turbine hitter again, but the overall damage did not do that much better. These were some sample team comps that I ran. I did not have a lot of time left on Guild Hunt. This was Turbine 15, so it was kind of a quick test, but I could see that my previous damage was typically around 1.7 bill or so, plus or minus a bit. So Anpu is definitely doing good damage. The fix was spot on, and he does his correct damage now. But there doesn't feel like there's been any other damage amplification for the other summoners, as I thought Dorally was supposed to do. So as you can see from these grainy screenshots of a video that was taken, they could be shots of Bigfoot, right? But they're they're better. The top left is a good comp. I think it'll be fairly stable because Cervali and Miranda both in there will keep everyone alive. You do. I found the triple tap ability from Turbine does, of course, like to go target Anpu now, and the only way I was able to really keep him alive was using Miranda. So these were 4 team comps that I tried and didn't end up going with these. I will now cut away and let y'all watch the run of the team that I did do, which was really, really close to failing on a couple of points. And I think I only got one successful run with it. Uh, it it's it's frustrating. There are a lot of failure conditions. So we'll go play out the run. You'll see a couple of them, and we'll come back at the end. Right. So yeah, that's the team comp I ended up going with. Um, like I said, it is problematic. You do have sometimes the 3 tap skill kills Anpu right through Miranda Shield, right through full health. He will always die to the very last one. I don't think there's a way you can prevent that. But the one at 28, 29 seconds, that one will sometimes just straight up kill him. Sometimes the one at 1 minute will just straight up kill him. Less common, but still happens. You can also lose lose Hattie to the flamethrower attack on a pretty regular basis because unfortunately Miranda has a lot less healing and her shield does not work on summons. However, Masrani can't keep Anpu alive through the one at 28, 29 seconds, even with the revitalization crystal. Mine's not maxed out, so maybe at max, if you got him a full heal on top of an already full HP bar, that maybe would work. I think it goes up to a 20% shield. But if you're talking about needing a maxed out red proto to survive the hit, then I don't know that that's a particularly viable solution either. So that's the highest damage I've ever gotten on Turbine, but I had gotten 1.8 before. So honestly, the team comp was less stable than the 1.8. So probably just, I don't know, I'm still on the fence of whether or not adding Anpu into the mix is the best solution, because I hate the restarts. It's so much time taken. So we'll see. There's a chance that there's a bug found or something's not interacting quite right. I can tell you for sure that Dorally's pet or the summon Duragon is still bugged. He only counts as one summon, despite saying it counts as three, only in Turbine as well. It works just fine in Crimson Abyss. She's fantastic in Crimson Abyss. But Turbine, still a really good hero, just doesn't quite have the impact that I was hoping for. So overall, still great hero. Glad I got her, glad I invested in her. No regrets there. Better than any of the other previous team comps that I've had for Turbine. Just, still hoping to see more. Sitting sub 2 bill on a boss when I see people hitting 7, 8, 9, 10 bill on Spider 16. It just doesn't feel great. So hopefully there's some more love coming for us Turbine people in the near future. But until then, hopefully this gave you maybe some more ideas on different team comps you could try, some different things there, just general ways to tackle that Turbine content. So got to get those guild tech bonuses built up. They do help a lot. So I hope it helps. Thank you for watching and take care.